All right, so we were talking about the Ku Klux Klan, COINTELPRO types stalking activity, and I want people to know that the stalking has happened to me. I know right away that the federal government's involved with it for the simple fact is I can get up and go on a long walk, and I can go down by Pier Marquette Beach, which is the water area in downtown Muskegon, and I can walk past the Coast Guard area, which is a Homeland Security base, right? And there'll be like the people working there or the people in the area will be working doing the like little contract stocking assignments, the street theater, same thing people will be doing by the projects in the hood. And I would walk down most recently a few months ago. I walked down by Grand Haven, downtown on the pier in Grand Haven. I was just sitting there walking, and there's a little Coast Guard Homeland Security thing, and some of the employees started coming outside and going to their cars and doing the same exit entry tactics, the same thing as the people in the neighborhood I live at do. So I know right away that the federal government is involved in it, and people who say, "Well, you know that the federal government's involved in it," like, what do you mean? Well, I'm a researcher. I know how secret societies work. I know how this type of stuff works. It doesn't mean that everybody in the FBI office sits there and plans this stuff, but who are the Freemasons in the FBI Grand? Who are the Freemasons at the FBI office in Grand Rapids? Who are the Freemasons at the FBI at the regional? Who are the Freemasons in Homeland Security? Who are the Freemasons in the military in the area? So then Freemasonry is glue that connects other things together. Like you have like in Freemasonry by itself, you have York Rite and Scottish Rite, and other factions that people generally don't know about when it comes to Freemasonry. Then you have secret societies. You have secret societies in Freemasonry, some of them. There's various of them. Skull and Bones is probably one of the biggest, well-known secret societies, but there's other secret societies that don't even have names that people don't even know about, that are even higher up than Skull and Bones. So there's all sorts of stuff that's going on out there in the world. You have Knights of Malta, and the police department. You have Knights of Columbus and all that stuff. And so, I know a lot about Freemasonry and secret societies. I used to sit down and read books and books and books and books about it. And I remember there was a time in my life, it still happens it's still going on now, but I remember there was a time in my life where certain individuals were following me around, stalking me. I couldn't go anywhere. I couldn't go to Grand Rapids. I couldn't go to Grand Haven. I couldn't go to North Muskegon. I couldn't go anywhere without the same individuals following me around. And it doesn't matter if I'm talking on the internet or not. I can get off the internet right now and never come on the internet again. It'll still be going on. It doesn't matter. And so, you know, the KKK type stalking I went through, definitely the federal government was involved with it. And my research on the federal government goes back a long time. Like I put up some stuff about what was it, Frank Turple, and I was studying up until the '90s, past Jonestown. I was studying up to the '90s about the Oklahoma City bombing, the Green Berets. There's a connection between Timothy McVeigh and the Green Berets. I was studying was Frank Turple involved in that stuff, and so this involves secret societies as well. So my research goes back, like people see me on YouTube talking about gang stalking. Gang stalking is something that happened to me after years and years of already doing research. I had been on the internet for a long time doing research. I used to go to colleges and talk to people about things like the 7/11, the London bombings, the 9/11 bombings, the things like Area 51, things like that. The research I was most interested in was in the 60s and 70s, though. But so that's how I know the feds are involved with the gang stalking. It's because if I can get in my car right now. I can go right now down to by the Homeland Security thing, and people out there still be out there doing. You know what I mean? I can record it all, and then bring it back and put it on.